Do you ever talk to your dog like they actually understand every word you're saying? You tell them about your day, you complain, you joke, you even ask them questions. But here's the part most owners don't realize. Something is actually happening inside your dog's brain when you do that. And it's not what you think. It's deeper than just they recognize your voice. It's changing how they bond with you, how they feel around you, and even how much they trust you. And the last one? It might completely change how you speak to your dog forever. Let's start with what kicks in immediately. 1. Your voice becomes their emotional anchor. Have you ever noticed your dog calming down the second you start talking, even if they were anxious, pacing, or alert? Your voice pulls them back. That's not random. Dogs process human voices in a specialized part of their brain, very similar to how we process emotional tone. They don't just hear sound, they feel it. A study from Eötvös Loránd University found that dogs can distinguish emotional tones in human speech, meaning they know when you're happy, stressed, or upset, just from how you sound. So when you talk to your dog calmly, you're not just chatting, you're regulating their entire emotional state. You become their sense of safety. 2. They start understanding patterns, not words. Now here's where it gets interesting. Your dog might not understand full sentences, but they're constantly mapping patterns. Walk, food, outside, good boy. Over time, these aren't just sounds anymore. They become triggers. Your dog starts predicting what happens next before you even finish speaking. That's why sometimes you barely say the first syllable of walk, and they're already at the door. It's not magic. It's pattern recognition on another level. 3. Your bond deepens in a way you can't see. This is the part most people miss. When you talk to your dog regularly, especially in a soft, personal tone, their brain releases oxytocin. That's the same hormone responsible for bonding between humans, even between parents and babies. So every time you speak to your dog like they matter, you're strengthening that connection biologically, not emotionally, biologically. 4. They begin responding more to you than to commands. Here's the shift that surprises most owners. Dogs that are spoken to regularly don't just obey more, they choose you more, they check in with you more often, they follow you without being called, because you're no longer just the person who gives commands. You're the center of their world. 5. The mistake that quietly breaks this connection. Now here's where this can backfire. Most people talk to their dogs, but they do it inconsistently, sometimes loving, sometimes frustrated, sometimes completely ignoring them. To your dog, that's confusing, because they don't separate words from emotion. If your tone suddenly shifts, they don't think, oh, bad day. They think, something's wrong with us. And over time, they stop responding the same way. So yes, talking to your dog matters, but how you talk to them, that's what changes everything.